What is up, Splat Nation? I'm your host, prankster, motherfucking gangster Sean. Let's view all the stories. Someone kill me, this is so fucking cringy. Now our first story comes from Ant. The guy who never voice chats has been caught voice chatting. Ant, you have been exposed. In our next story, we have a person by the name of Citrus threatening to rape and kill Curbs if he doesn't unblock Demi. We're still not sure if this is a joke or not. Our next story is a big one. The Splatoon team Quicknauts disbanded recently due to school and work. Life's a bitch. We interviewed Mickey about this situation, explaining the reasoning. Mickey also told us how everyone in Quicknauts was loyal to the team and how everyone was pretty good friends with one another. It's sad to see teams disband, but at least it was on good terms. We also interviewed one of the other members, Gamer, who was trying out for the other team, Tornado. When we asked him to elaborate on why he was joining Tornado, he said he was a big fan, which by that I assume he's a big fan of Splat Nation. Gamer, I salute you. Our next story comes from Apple, a Splatoon player for the team Break Memories, which have seemed to come back from the dead again, saying how he'd smash everyone in the chat except Dadzy. Newsworthy indeed. Also, I'll throw this in, Dadzy going 1 in 13. And the final thing on Dadzy, I swear, the last thing on Dadzy. You think I like talking about this guy? It seems that he's trying to hit on the TO of the Gotta Go Fast tournaments. Dadzy, you horny animal. Our next story is Demi, a known TO, denied black people into the team, the meme team. We interviewed Demi about the situation. At first, he left the server, but then he came back to say they're a lower class race. Now, before you go out to witch hunt Demi, I'm sure he's joking. Hopefully. Our next story has James, a Splatoon player, say on Twitter that he likes himself. Well James, at least one person likes you. That's a joke by the way, for all you anti-bully rangers out there. Our next important story has Cat go 20-8 and lose. Our next story is Tyflow, that one guy who can bring an NZAP into a tournament and do good with it. Threatened to kill a person, looking for one more person to quad. I'm sure he'd kill you with an NZAP. Now this next story is a big one, and I'm not going to be reading this one out, because it's way too fucking long, and yes it involves me. According to Kyle, the leader of the meme team, I scammed people in a tournament. Look, I'm gonna put it in the description for you guys to read, because it'll take up like a lot of the show. All you need to know is that it took him a long ass time to respond when I pressured him for questions, and that nobody was scammed. Except I was scammed in my time dealing with this bullshit. Fuck you, Kyle. Now our next story involves the meme team again, with a person by the name of Dat Boy talking shit about a meme team. I'm not sure what the beef between them was, but knowing LMT, the kid's not gonna last a second arguing with them before he gets spammed with memes. Our next story is pretty stupid in my opinion, but also really funny at the same time. It comes from Splat Nation, us. Our Twitter literally got hacked after only 20 minutes of making it. So if you saw memes, hentai or any offensive messages, it wasn't us. We have a new Twitter which I'll link in the description below, and hopefully that one is hack proof. Also, everyone who knew about this, stop blaming Frozen, he wasn't the one who hacked it. Now this next story comes from Slimy, that guy who tells people to shut up, basically told another person, Nitro, to consider suicide. Pretty fucked up in my opinion. We interviewed Nitro about the situation and found out he's a minor, which makes the situation even worse. Now again, there's two sides to every story, so don't go out of your way to witch hunt Slimy until further investigation. They could have talked shit back and forth, and we all say stupid stuff when we're angry. Now our next story comes from a news channel popping up called Sparse, run by Frozen, a meme on Scarce's channel to be our competitor. They haven't uploaded anything yet, but the idea is pretty funny and the logos are well done. Links will be in the description. Now this next story isn't new, but I thought I'd shed some light on it. So it turns out that Tech Films is banned from the Leagues Under the Ink server, which he claimed for no reason at all. I asked in the Ludi help desk, is Tech Films banned? To which I got no answer. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Splat Nation with over 40 subscribers.